My name is Rasheed, and I am the mother of Imran Kachi. For those of you who joined us last year, you may know more about our story, but a brief summary and kind of a catch-up of what has been going on this past year. As you may recall, our biggest struggle had really been trying to get Imran into school. We were struggling trying to find an aide and someone that would be willing to accept him despite his physical disability. Cognitively and intellectually, he was testing at average and above average. However, every school kept telling us that he was a liability instead of an asset, and that was our biggest struggle. We were fortunate enough finally this January to get accepted into a school, Becker. They were so kind and accommodating and were very just wonderful to our son, and we were so grateful that they accepted him and allowed him to start. Of course, 6 weeks into that, COVID started, and so that made it a little bit difficult for us, and so Imran obviously then had to stay at home and brings a new set of challenges to us. However, we're getting through it, and we're really excited when everything settles down and he can safely return to school. Physically, we are still experiencing a few challenges. We did have a blissful 8 months of no leg fractures. He did have his arms fractured, and we went up to Omaha to have surgery on those. However, he was able to walk, and we were very excited about that. Unfortunately, again, in January, he has just been growing so quickly that his legs just haven't been able to quite keep up with him. And so we made a very difficult decision during this COVID pandemic to travel again, and we went back up to Omaha to have his leg rods replaced again in order to really gain that stability and strength he needs to walk. We were obviously hoping to wait a little bit longer before we had to return there, but something that I have now realized and come to accept is that with each surgery, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be his last surgery, but rather it's going to be the surgery that gets him through the next phase of his growth. It has been a very difficult concept for us to accept. However, we're very excited that these are even possibilities to allow him to walk and, of course, be mobile. The one thing that my son has always given me and my husband is just the strength and courage to continue to fight for him and for us as a family. The one thing that was really exciting about this particular surgery was Imran was very excited about it because he asked me if after his rods he would be able to run as fast as Flash, jump as high as Spider-Man, and be as strong as Superman. And it's something that just keeps us hopeful through each step of this journey that we are currently on. And I do hope that one day, of course, his dreams will come true.